In this video, we are going to build a full hospital management system in Laravel without touching a single line of code. Fully functional, which actually works, all built through Claude Code. I'll walk you through the setup, how to set up the local server, and the one prompt that makes the whole thing works. And once you see this method, you can build literally anything with it. For example, if you want to build hotel management system, you can do that. If you want to build e-commerce store, you can do that. Same method you can apply and you can build anything. So let's get started. So before we start this video, you have to understand one thing, which is we are going to use Claude Code desktop version. If you don't know, you can access Claude Code in three ways. Web, where you cannot give a file access and it will give you only the files which you have to copy paste. And the second one is VS Code extension. If you want to build your hospital management in VS Code, which will give you more autonomous file management workspace, you can use VS Code. And if you want to just be seamless and you don't want to do anything, just go to the Claude Desktop or download Claude Desktop, because I'm going to use this so you can follow along with me. If you don't know where to download Claude Desktop app, you have to just go to your browser and search for Claude Desktop application, and then it will give you this link. Just click on this link and download the Claude Desktop. And in the Claude Desktop, you will get these two options, one home and the second one code. So you have to just click on the code, and there we are. In the bottom, we have the section where we can chat, and this is the folder access which you can give into your. So this is the folder section where you can give your folder access to Claude Code, so he can store all the work related file directly in your system. If you want more control on your file and organizing that stuff, just go with the VS Code. And to give you a little context, I'm using the pro version of Claude Code. So if you want to have access of Claude Code, you have to buy the pro version. Or you can use directly in the VS Code, but the usage tokens are very low. So you have to buy the subscription of Claude, which cost you around $20. Just you have to spend that amount of money and then you are good to go. If you want to do with the free version, you can do that as well, but you have to go with the VS Code and extension. So now let's download the local server setup. Let's do local server setup and install XAMPP. So if you don't know what is XAMPP, XAMPP is a free tool that packages everything you need to run PHP on your own computer, or Apache, which is the server, and database like MySQL and PHP itself, all bundled into one installer, so you don't need to install differently. Normally these live on a real web server online, like XAMPP fakes that same environment locally, so you can build and test a site like a Laravel web without hosting it anywhere yet. If you want this as a script, so in order to get XAMPP, you have to visit this apachefriend.org website, and you will see there is option of download. So you need to choose version which is latest version of like PHP 8.2.12. so I will just download this one. So you have different options right now. Like if you are using Mac OS, then you can go for this. If you are using Linux, you have different options. So I will go for the latest version, and as you can see here on the top right corner, I got this download processing bar. So it will take few seconds to download. I'll get back. Okay, now it got downloaded, so I will just click on this install button and give this permission. It will open this kind of like file where we have to select the Apache and MySQL. Check. Okay, this is the installer, so I will double click on it and again run. So I got this, welcome to XAMPP setup wizard. Click on the next, and from here you have to select MySQL, and one more thing, which is PHP-MyAdmin. You have to select these things, and also make sure that it got by default it is selected Apache. So just click on the next and again click on the next. Setup is now ready to begin installing XAMPP on your computer. So yeah, I'm ready to install it. So it will take a few more seconds to install XAMPP on our system. Now it will ask you to run this kind of security. It will basically want to access your private network. You have to just allow this so we don't get any extra stuff. So now we have installed our Apache. Now you have to select everything. Like for example, Apache, you have to click on the start. It should be green. And the second thing you have to start, which is and start MySQL as well. So allow this to this, and our control panel is successfully set up. Our modules are running. Now it's time to build. So don't stop this because the server will stop. Okay, now once you have started everything, now it's time to create the folder. So you can create the folder anywhere, but I always suggest to create folder directly in Cham. So you have to go to your C drive, and then you have to go to Cham, and then you have to go to htdocs. So where I will just open my this folder. Oh, there we are right now. So I will just right click and create new folder and give a name called hospital manager management. So make sure you don't give any slash or different symbolic thing. So you have to just keep simple. Don't add any capital letter words character in it. Now I will open this folder in my Claude Code. You can say I'll just go into my Claude and open this folder. Go to new C drive, search for Cham, and then I will search for htdocs, and then I will search for my hospital management, and then I will select. Then click on this trust workspace. Now you have three options here. You can just give bypass permission, or you can basically give accept edit. So basically whatever he does into your files or anything, it will ask permission to you before doing anything. But if you give bypass permission, it will not ask anything till that thing is built. So I'll give just bypass permission. And now, so I have this prompt which will create our hospital management system. But here you have to understand one thing here. So Cloud Code isn't the hard part, right? The prompt is. You have to give it something vague, and you will get half working app with these missing features. So you have to give something specific, and you will get almost exactly what you pictured. So before you touch Cloud Code, write your prompt somewhere else first. For example, you can use Notepad or anything. Just make a draft of what feature you want to put in your management, or you can take a help of different applications or different AI chatbots. So to ideation, I use basically Claude. So for example, I just go to this new, and you can use in Cowork or chat. And for ideation, I always prefer Opus, and then I use this skill called Grill Me. So which basically asks a lot of different questions regarding what I want to build. So at the end of that, you have to make overall a prompt where you have specified everything from A to Z. So make sure you have done that. And if you want this skill and prompt, you can go and check the description out. So that's what you have to make sure. And if you don't know how to build a prompt, and you want to build your own prompt, you can take this prompt, or what you can do is you can go to the Claude and tell all the feature you want to include, and tell him to create a prompt out of it. So you can use Opus for that. So right now I will switch to Opus to build this application, because I feel Opus is one of the best model to build any complex thing. And then just simply click on the send button. So we have done everything. We have set up our Cham, we have started our servers, Apache and MySQL for the database. Now it will access my folder, go run all the prompt which is necessary, and there we go. He is checking my Cham PHP version. Run the 4 commands. You can see what he is doing. He spawned 4 different sub agents to do his job. Now he is syncing. So he is basically running whole the thing. So you don't need to do anything. You have to just watch, give permission, understand what is going on. So if something comes in, if something bugs comes in, so you can resolve it. So we will wait for like 5 minutes and see what output he gives us. And sometimes it asks questions to use, like for in my case, to build a Laravel, I need Composer. So PH Packages Manager, which isn't installed. So may I download the Composer? It asks a lot of different questions. So I will just recommend him enable the zip in PHP init. So as you can see, I have not downloaded some stuff, but it asks me to download that. He will download for me, run that thing, and build stuff for me. So that's the advantage of using Claude Code to build anything. So for example, if you don't have, for example, XYZ, you haven't downloaded and don't know how to download, so just remove that stuff. Claude Code will do it for you. So it builds this system whole in at one prompt, and I'm not sure how it builds. Like it took around like 40 seconds or 40 minutes actually. So if you go and see, he builds everything. Like he installed Laravels and then hosted on this local host. Then he created dashboard, patient appointment. Let's see, now it's time to check this out whether it's working or not. So I will just open this link, and there we are. Okay, the UI is not great actually, and I can basically refine this if I want. I have two skills which can work to improve this UI. If you want those skills, just comment down below. I will send those skills to you. Now I'll just add my ID and password. So he created two rules for the default administration. We have password of ID and password of this. So I'll just copy and paste and click on the sign in button. Okay, there we are. And that looks good, I guess. So we have this overall dashboard. Today's schedules are patient, doctor who are handling these patients, then department, and the status complete schedule. And if I want to see, I can go and check all the details regarding that patient. And that's cool, I guess. I mean, like, he created everything in one prompt. I don't need to give again and again. The dashboard, I feel like AI has been created this. So let's book an appointment, choose a patient. Okay, we have patients which are already added here. So I can choose a patient like this one. Okay, so I have to create appointment first, I guess. Then we have a bunch of doctors. Then we have time, I guess. Okay, there we go. Duration, department which this patient wants. Let's go to neurology. Consultancy fees $60, reason for visit, pain, or whatever the notes are, and click on the book appointment, and there we are. We have successfully booked an appointment here. And if you go to patient, we can add patient as well. So we have this patient data which can be managed in our patient history. We can register a patient if a new patient is coming, or we can search a new patient into our database. Then we have this laboratory, which I don't know why is created. Laboratory, so vitamin D. Okay, so these are some laboratory tests which we got here. This is a code, and this is a test which is regarding, I guess, blood. So if you want to upload a new test, you can upload, you can choose the patient, you can add a requesting doctor. There are a bunch of features he added in one prompt, and that's a huge, I guess. And then we have doctor. We can add doctors in a different if you want to add your own doctors, just add it. Then we have my profiles. Then you can change the password, current, and basically you have all the administration stuff. Let's sign out and let's go as a staff, I guess. Let's see what we get. Now I added the staff password. These credential doesn't match our record. Let me just check. Okay, I got the staff, recipient, Laura beneath, and I can see doctors, laboratory, patient, and appointment in an overall dashboard, like total patient, appointment today, active doctors, and the staff members. So we can add these kind of people. So yeah, that's what you can create. And if you want to take this to the next level, you can add more motion design or different things into your management system. But it looks great, honestly. And one of the best thing which I like about this is he created in only one prompt. If you scroll down, there is only one prompt. It take time like 1.5 hours. Actually, he took a half hour, and now it's working fine. There is no bug. It just created in in a very professional way. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you understand how you can create a hospital management system. And if you want to create different systems for your different purposes, you can create using same method. Let's say if you want to create a hotel management system, you have to just give all the features you want, or just explain what you want to add. It will add for you. So yeah, that's it for today's video. And if you found this video helpful, then subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.